I'm joined by Metorana. So, yes, Metorana. Who are you? What are you guys about? Well, first tell me, what's your name?
My name is Ian, and I sing and play guitar.
Okay.
My name's Alex, I play the drums.
And I'm Sam, I play bass.
Okay, so Metorana, Alex, Ian, and Sam. Very, very cool. Where'd you guys start out? How'd you meet each other?
Well, it started, I think the first of us to meet each other were me and him. I think we met each other like, what, 4 years old or something like that across
Our
the...
parents met each other.
Yeah, waiting for the train.
Aww,
So
so New York.
He was on one side, and I was on the other, and our parents would like wave. We would wave, and they'd make us wave.
Yeah, and then we all met again in kindergarten. Just so happened that way.
Went to the same school.
Yeah.
And then we all started learning instruments together, actually. When we were around like 12 or so. We all started, he started playing guitar, and then bass. I started playing drums. He started learning guitar all at the same time.
It just so ended up that we all ended up liking each other, and now I can.
What are you doing?
I can do this, and
We can cut this.
Since you've known each other so long, I mean, that's gotta love each other. And you guys have been in a band for like almost as long as you've known each other, right?
June 2001.
yeah.
Oh, so it's been a while.
Yeah, I think we were in. Technically, we were all like 12, 13 years old when we were like, all right. So we're not just like just gonna mess around. Let's give it a title, give it a name, write some songs. And some of those songs that we started with, are on our record release now.
Right, and that was actually the next thing I was going to ask about. So you guys did just release a record, correct? Beginning of March this?
Yeah, finally.
March 1st.
Yeah.
March 1st.
Yeah.
Okay, and that record is called
Six Sad World.
Six Sad World.
Yeah.
Is that a Dario reference?
No, actually, people always say that.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
it's funny, right?
I didn't know it was a thing until somebody told me about it. But no, it has nothing. No association there.
Being as old as we
I
are,
checked it out. It looks cool though.
I guess like the timing is so similar, but we'll claim that we had it before then.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Your single off that, it's really, really good. It's Angry, Mad, and Unconscious. I keep wanting to say uncensored, so that's my...
That's also a good title.
Right, so I'm sorry about
We
that.
have to lift that from you.
Angry, Mad, and Uncensored, or Unconscious. My goodness, see? But
So catchy.
it,
It's so catchy.
I wish you thought of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because
You thought of it, now we're gonna take it.
It's funny because our album's actually explicit, so we have a sticker on it, so it can't be. It's not uncensored. It's actually censored. No, it's not. No, it is uncensored. I'm sorry. That's
I would say thank you, Chipper Gore.
yes.
But was your first experience recording a music video, correct? What was that like?
Intense. It was a lot of work, and it was a workout. It was like, was it 2 days? No, it was like 3 days.
Yeah, it was like shot over 3 days, like 8-10 hour days.
The first day was like 14 hours.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
14 hours. Yeah.
Did you guys really fly through the stars?
We
Yeah.
well,
I put my ass in a cannon and got shot straight across the universe.
It's just him. and
They
GoPro.
used the satellites to record you, right?
And then a
Strap
GoPro,
camera.
just,
Yeah.
So no, obviously it was like green screened or CGI or something, right?
Yeah, we had to
Yeah.
sit on this like green block next against the green backdrop, and basically it was like doing sit-ups, like because we had to like sit like this, and it was very hard. I had to hold a guitar on my back and then on my side, and all this weird stuff. So it was quite a workout.
So you probably slept really well. I guess after all that was
No,
over.
because we went out after.
He probably drank really well.
Yeah. Like I said, we went out afterwards.
So that's been released and is getting some airplay.
Yeah, we're getting some airplay, a lot of college radio stuff, and so a lot of positive feedback.
And what inspired that song?
Well, more to the record. The whole record's kind of about, I guess, heartbreak and sort of going through this, the forgiveness of it all again. And so that's really the start of it. It's the first track on the record, and so it's kind of just this whole ball of confusion and anger. It's really just, expressing your feelings and stuff.
Very, very cool. That's a really interesting one.
Yeah, it's very universal, I think.
Yeah, everybody feels
So
heartbreak.
yeah,
So,
that's what I thought.
what are some of your influences?
Well, they're pretty straightforward. Nirvana, well, start with the Offspring, kind of graduated from Nirvana, junior high, and then Metallica, Weezer, Primus, Rage Against the Machine,
Yeah.
and
It's funny, we really developed all of our
Chili
interests.
Peppers, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
We developed all of our interests in like
Serious.
5th grade to like 7th grade, so it was really that that time where we started the project together. It was like 99 to 2002 is when we were really punching out our big influences.
Yeah, and then like the early 2000s scene, like it was like kind of I guess like the garage rock revival that really got us into, you know, trying to play out and do like, you know, shows and stuff. But it wasn't until like recently that we really kind of, was 2012, I think we really kind of put out like an EP and really tried to take it a little more seriously.
We got adult about it.
Yeah, we got adult. We grew up.
You guys have been playing music forever, and you've been listening to music forever, and you've known each other forever. So you grew up listening to a lot of the same music. What was your first favorite band? Individually, not collectively.
My first favorite band was The Offspring. I was in Germany. My cousin started playing their single, Why Don't You Get a Job? And there was cursing in it. And that's what drew me into rock and roll. That's when I knew that's what I want to do. I want to be explicit and curse. Kind of musically.
Right.
Say Metallica was my first favorite band. My cousin had their whole collection and used to play it all the time, so I knew like all their songs by the time I was like 7 or 8.
I didn't know that.
Well,
Learn something new every day.
Oh.
What about you?
damn. I don't know, man. I mean,
I
it's
didn't know
tough.
that was a band.
It's tough because if I'm being honest with you, it was like when I was 7 or 8, man. Oh man, I was listening to like the Backstreet Boys. So when I became a real person, then
I liked Backstreet
What was that one song?
well, I'm a guy. You can't
That
walk.
was a
good song.
You can't walk into elementary school as a guy and be like, yeah, I got a Backstreet Boys shirt. No. You can't do that.
That's what you did.
That's true.
No, I didn't do that. All right, he would know that I've never come to school in a Backstreet Boys shirt. So you're just talking shit. It's definitely I'm gonna sue you for libel and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna go with the classic. Let's just say that it was probably like Nirvana or something really, really generic.
Nirvana's generic?
Yeah, a little bit. It's good. Nobody says generic is bad.
It's a stepping stone.
Yeah, right.
Junior high school stuff.
Yeah, good. So that makes me feel better. My first band was a stepping stone. There we go. I mean, that's appropriate because I would hope that my music will be as well.
So we've got Offspring, we've got Metallica, and Nirvana.
Yeah.
So you guys all kind of like came together and made, because you guys have a very interesting sound. And it's not generic at all.
Thank you.
It's very different. So and I think that gives you an edge, but I think it's still also marketable because it's not completely just out there.
Yeah, I think it's, we're lucky in that, for whatever reason, we all kind of like these bands that sort of come from all different subgenres of rock, but they all kind of are at the top of their game, so to speak. And so I guess inadvertently kind of retain that top element, which is nice because we like that.
I think also plus the fact that we were able to start so young, we were able to kind of very easily grow into and develop our own way of doing things, versus somebody who, like, let's say you're in the band for maybe a year or two out, and you put out your record or whatever, but we have like a really deep relationship with each other and structure, I guess, and how we like built each other to be musicians and off of those similar interests. So I think really a lot of our uniqueness comes from that fact that we have been working with each other for so long, and we grew up together doing this.
In Queens.
In Queens.
Sheltered Queens.
I wouldn't call Queens sheltered.
No, but Kew Gardens is like a very...
Which is a neighborhood.
It's a
Okay, yes.
It's a neighborhood in Queens. It's like a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood. We're like the only
Yeah.
rock band.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious, that setup, right? It's
Yeah.
a street it's full of Hasidic Jewish families.
And my parents were nice enough to let us jam in the basement like 3 times a week. And we're like, we wouldn't be the band we are today if it wasn't for that house in Kew Gardens.
In the middle, yeah.
In the middle of all that.
So why don't you look at the camera and say thanks, Mom and Dad.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Well, thanks, Dad and Mom and Dad, and all that weirdness.
That sounds like a story in of itself. Have you ever played in any other cities besides from New York? You're like, I know you haven't really toured, but like, have you played in any like, I don't know what surrounds here, Jersey or like?
Yes, definitely.
Is there a big difference in the way like the venues work or the scene works?
Absolutely.
In comparison?
As soon as you get out of the city, I mean, we went to like Albany, and like as soon as you went to Albany, like we were like listening to the paper, and like people came out and they were like moshing, they didn't know our stuff, and like it's just like kids were excited. I just find in the city that we've been doing the circuit for so long that like it's kind of become this sort of place. I think New York City in general, not to hate on our city that we're from, but just like it's become a place where you come when you're already established, as opposed to like trying to make it because no one really goes into a basement and watches.
Yeah, there's so much to do in the city that
Yeah.
it's hard to get people to come.
It's oversaturated.
To a show.
Yeah.
when
See,
there's
I don't
like
think a lot of people would, oh, sorry.
No.
I don't think a lot of people would have ever even thought of that. I wouldn't have
Really?
thought of that at all. Like, no, it's just like, oh, New York, that's the place for music. That would be a great place to start.
No, it's actually, it's pretty tough. I mean, we know a lot of artists, obviously, that we've met throughout playing in the city, and it's, you know, it's a pretty uniform experience where it's really tough to, you know, as he said, it's just like there's always a million things to do. So it's like you're always competing against Radio City Music Hall every single night, you know, or anything like that for ticket sales. So it's, we have found it when we played in Albany or Connecticut or New Jersey that immediately we see more involvement from the community.
So you guys released a record, you have a single, it's getting some airplay. Maybe you can tour, you think?
Yeah, we have a couple things lined up right now. I mean, actually in a week or so, we're going to be heading down to Texas. We're going to be playing near the South by Southwest Festival at a program called Red Gorilla. So we're all really excited about that. As well as we're also looking into a tour in the summer. You want to talk about that maybe a little bit?
Yeah, we might be heading down the northeast coast and hitting a bunch of different cities. Yeah, pretty much with like 8 other bands.
Could be
So if
for
we
like
do that,
3 months.
yeah, it'll be a 3-month
Oh,
thing.
wow, that's a long tour.
Yeah.
So we're really hopeful. I mean, that's going to be really exciting for us. The three of us have been friends so long. I mean, touring is going to, you know, that's obviously like something of a pinnacle of an adventure, you know, to do that with two guys that you've known forever. So we're all really excited to get on the road.
Yes.
Well, knowing each other so long, you can hope that since you guys know each other forever, like there won't be any like ripping each other's hair out or anything.
Oh, there's going to be lots of that, but it'll be like play.
It's more, yeah, it's more
It'll
play.
be more like finding things in your hair that shouldn't be there.
Yeah. Maybe more for you.
That sounds fun
Yeah,
though.
I'm sure you find a lot.
Yeah, you find a lot of shit in your hair.
Oh, man. Anyways,
Any fun big stops on the tour?
Nashville, Tennessee?
Ooh, Nashville.
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah, as we hear, that's like a really big center for live music, you know, similar to like Austin. So,
I'm excited for Alabama. I've never been to the South, so that'd be
oh my, you have no idea how much shit this guy gives me. I'm fictitiously from Alabama, born in a cornfield. That's just his gag about me. So the fact that you're bringing up Alabama right now is really, really funny. It's somewhere you want to go.
Yeah, I want to go to Alabama. I've never
So
been.
you guys are just going down the side of the coast basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay. Well, I mean, good luck, and I hope it goes really well.
Thank
Keep us updated, you know, be in touch, and hopefully we'll hear from you again soon.
Yeah.
So-
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. So, yeah, we've got Ian and Alex and Sam from Metorana, and I am Mo for UMSL Radio, the U.
Bye!